Ah, animals, it's me, Dionysus, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about myself. Hold on. Okay, now I'm ready. You see, me, Dionysus, I'm the Greek god of wine. That's right, kids, there's a god of wine. Now, I know what you're thinking. But Dionysus, I thought gods had to be about forces of nature or abstract philosophical concepts. No, it is possible to be a god of a drink. And I have to say, it is easily the best job in the whole pantheon. What's more, I have also unofficially made myself god of beer, whiskey, vodka, and all the other hard liquors. Just the thing is, wine just sounds the most eloquent, so yeah, that's the one I put in my title. Just makes me sound sophisticated. Because the other gods, they like sounding sophisticated, so I decided I'll play your game. I'll be wine. Wine is I don't know where I'm going with this. So, the thing is, all you need to know is I'm god of all alcoholic beverages. Says nobody else seems to want to claim them. I don't get it. That's just, I can't believe I managed to land this job. I mean, I come to the Pantheon rather late and such, so all the really good jobs are taken, I thought. And there was my old man, he was god of lightning. And then there was a god of fire. That was another one I always think would be pretty cool. But nope, already got one. And there's god of the ocean. And there's... I wasn't too broken up about that. I don't like swimming or anything, so... Fish. Who likes fish? I mean, wisdom was taken. Death was taken. No big loss there. I mean, who wants to be god of death? Hate to see the poor sap who got stuck with that job. Let's see. Beauty was taken, which that one was a real shame, because I could have made a pretty sweet god of beauty, if you know what I mean. So, anyways, so they were like saying, come on, pick your job. And I was all like, well, all the good ones have been taken. What am I supposed to be god of? And they're saying, oh, just be god of something you like. Just think of something. And I was like, okay, so, oh, fine, I'll just be god of wine then. And they were like, okay, sure, you can be god of wine. We don't have a god of wine yet. That's perfectly legit. And I was like, what? That's actually a job opening. And they were like, yeah, sure. I mean, we got a goddess of the Huns, and Apollo does music on the side, and Hephaestus is god of blacksmiths. And they even had a god of war, they told me. What's that good for? Don't ask me. They had him. So I was like completely mind blown, and I was all, okay, wait, let me get this straight, you guys. God of wine, that's a legitimate god position. And furthermore, it hasn't been taken yet? How? And so they were all like, so are you interested? And I was like, yeah, sign me up. Sign me up for that job, why don't you? And but you know, Zeus, my old man, he didn't seem too happy about that, because I guess he was in the camp of God should be forces of nature or something. But he was like saying that, why do you get to be god of wine? All you can do is drink wine. And I thought that was a little unfair, but he wanted some excuse, so I came up with some bullcrap story that I had invented wine and taught the humans how to make it. I don't think he bought it. So, I guess to make him happy, you know, I also took God of Revelry, because that hadn't been taken either, so that worked for him. God of Wine and Revelry. You know, with all these job openings here, I was kind of worried the rest of the gods were a bunch of squares. Whatever, at least I got a sweet job. Wine and revelry. I mean, how does it get any better than that? Let me tell you, it doesn't. The other gods can keep their lame butt jobs. I've got a wine and revelry. Yeah. So, anyway, after I got my god of wine job, I actually did do the whole thing, traveling the world, telling people how to make wine. 'Cause there were some people who didn't know how to make wine. It was tragedy. And so I did my part to make the world a better place. So, kind of in a roundabout, retroactive sort of way, I was kind of telling my dad the truth. Well, except I still hadn't invented wine, so I guess it was still bullcrap, but whatever. Oh, there was this one time. Okay, now I mentioned the traveling the world thing. I have to tell you the story now. There was this one time I was kidnapped by pirates. Yes, pirates. It was lots of fun. I gotta tell you the story now. It's really great. Okay. Now, there's this one day after I'd been traveling the world and teaching my wine thing. I was taking a break, enjoying some good, fruit of the vine and the beach, and next thing I knew, I was on a pirate ship. Not sure how that happened. So I'd kind of hoped that maybe I had, joined a pirate crew or something while I was sleepwalking, because that would have been fun, but no, I was talking to the pirates and they were saying I had been kidnapped. So that wasn't so cool. They had mistaken me for a prince, you see, because, I mean, I've got this, princely visage. I mean, it's an understandable mistake. I mean, it happens all the time. I mean, but they were wanting to sell me for ransom anyway, and I was all like, guys, you got this all wrong. I'm the god of wine. And they thought it was being funny or something, and I was like, oh, no, I'm not being funny at all. Come on, I'll show you. I made them, like, the best wine. I did my thing, I did my god thing, I made them the best wine, and it was like, only the god of wine could make this wine, and we had this big party on the boat, and, it was pretty wild, and we were having a lot of fun. Those pirate guys were a lot of fun and stuff, and we kind of tore up the place a bit, the pirate ship, I mean, and that was great. But they still didn't buy it. I was god of wine though. They just thought I could make really good wine. So I was all like, oh, you don't think I'm god of wine, eh? And they were like, no, we don't think you're god of wine. So I was like, oh, I guess if you don't think I'm god of wine, then I guess I'm not god of wine. And I was like, I showed those suckers looks. I was going to play a prank on them, really freak them out with my god powers. It was pretty funny. I got a little out of hand though, but it was still funny. So here's what I did. I just started growing really big. I started going inflating like a balloon. You know, it was like starting to fill up the whole boat, and then I made like grapevines start growing all over the place, everywhere, and then I made like wild animals suddenly started appearing, and everyone was like screaming and freaking out and going, "Oh, dude, this is bad! I think he really is god of wine. Get out of here, guys!" And then they all jumped overboard. That's at the point it kind of stopped being funny, because, we were a million miles out at sea, and I don't think those guys could swim. They didn't look like they could, and I was like, oh, crap. I was actually liking these guys, because they like wine and revelry and stuff, and that was my shtick, so we kind of related, you see, and I didn't want them to die and drown, because that would suck, and kind of put a damper on the whole party thing. I wanted to kind of ruin the whole evening. So I started thinking, okay, I gotta help these guys somehow. What do I do? And then I got this idea. I got this great idea, probably the best idea any god of Greece I've ever had. So, here's what I did. You wanna know what I did? Here's what I did. You know dolphins? Dolphins are fun, right? They're cute and they're so fun and playful. Oh, everybody loves dolphins, so those are the pirates. Yes, I turned the pirates into dolphins, and they were the first dolphins, and that's where they come from. So, there you go. Dolphins are pirates. That's your little fact for today. The more you know. You know, now I'm thinking about it in retrospect, I probably could have just helped them back onto the boat. That probably wouldn't have been too hard. But I didn't think of it at the time for some reason. I don't know why. But I think you'll agree. I think everyone here can agree that in the long run, I ended up making the right choice. Because if I just helped the pirates back into the boat, we wouldn't have dolphins today. And that'd be sad. Anyways, I got to keep the pirate ship after that. Didn't really matter though, because they ran it aground at the very next stop. Oh well. Still, fun time. So, I guess that's it for my story. I think that's enough of me talking for now. Maybe next time I can talk about my childhood, maybe. But I guess until then, everybody. This is Dionysus, god of wine and other assorted alcoholic beverages, revelry, and dolphins. Yeah, I'm adding that to my repertoire. I'm god of dolphins too. Why not? There's a god of wine. There can be a god of dolphins too.